Hi. Why no rebellion here in the UK? Despite the multitude of unending crises, most reaching breaking point, N.H.S, housing for example, impoverishment fed by stagnant incomes, inflation, there's been really no response worth mentioning here on this channel. No autonomous movements arising from below, a lack of ferment elsewhere on the street and community level. Not even the subversion and hijacking of conventional protests by anti-authority elements. The question is, why, in spite of everything that's going down, no response worth a mention? Elsewhere in the world, our accumulation of crisis, the arrogance of government, the ruling class, the wealthy, would have resulted in mass angry mobilisation on the streets. At the very least, there has been, at least, when this crisis of non-reaction within the multitude of crises has been debated, which is hardly at all, various explanations: state surveillance, an atomised, highly individualistic, consumerist, celebrity-obsessed society, an increasingly authoritarian state, the death of participation in the mainstream or any other kind of politics with nothing replacing it. The list stretched into infinity, yet it doesn't explain why everywhere else, defying death, torture, imprisonment, brutal retaliation, people will come out on the streets in absolute defiance in the rest of the world, risking all, and don't think that the current round of strikes here will deliver anything to break the cycle. Ironically, as all the situations here become worse, the reaction, beyond grumbling and putting up with it, is becoming less. All these alarming prospects, this lamentable lack of resistance so far, should be the main topic of concern and deep consideration of those who regard themselves as malcontented, anarchistic, have any kind of desire to overturn the present system. But right now, in this period leading to the present, we've not even had any debate. All we get today is so-called activists shouting at each other over various facets of the culture wars. With all the disillusionment about the social, political, economic setup, its decadence, inability to deal with anything, it's even running out of slogans, everything is overripe for tremendous upheaval. Yet, so far, nothing. Again, why? Discussion, recognition of this particular crisis is urgently required. Bye.